Ah! Sorry. I it was bathroom time. I had to use the bathroom, and it took a little longer than expected. But I'm here now. We have some good Elden Ring ambience. I'm by myself today. If anyone invites me to call, I may join to yap. But for now, we're just drawing, and hopefully my model will be okay as well. Hopefully things won't get all fucked up. Excuse me, but even if it does, it will be okay. I need to like so this so far has just been the base basically. Base. But I do plan on cleaning it up a bit. This is still very rough, but like it's been nice laying out the foundations. It'll probably be a real quiet stream today. I've noticed my art streams do tend to be a lot more quiet. Usually people are just chilling and watching or listening to background noise. And all I have to say is, I hope you're having a good time. I don't think I'm gonna make a new model for my anniversary. I was gonna make a little like joke bug model, but I think I'll do that at a later point. I think that's just too much on my plate at once. And I love biting off more than I can chew. I love making things, and I love giving myself more work than I need to have. But, I would like to finish, um, working on the new bartender slime design to put on my coffee for free. It'll be for free for anyone to use. But you have to put credit as part of the deal. And technically I can't stop you from removing credit, but if I do find out, then I'll make a big stink about it and then everyone will know. Everyone will know that you don't credit your artist. And then they'll judge you for it. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's very, very vague. It's very much simplified design. Oh, there's a blade on the back. I didn't even know that. Oh shit! So many little blades everywhere, every which way. Oop. Cause like there's the little ones. Cause this is Patch's. This is his fit. I killed him and stole his clothes, and I feel bad about it. Because I actually really like Patches. I think he's a fun, mischievous fellow. I love that it goes on for so long. Good to hear, good to hear. Oh, 2 months? That's crazy. That's evil. 2 months of overtime. Why, what? Why are they giving you so much overtime? Like, Jesus Christ. That's crazy. 2 months. More money, but at what cost? It's crazy. Jesus, that is evil. These are the kinds of hours I would expect from like long distance work, like work travel work, and like truck driving. Not your job. That does sound nice, yeah. Big money. Big money. It's so close. My god, if you get injured, you're fucked. Cause like they're putting you on overtime all the time. Jeez, what would happen if you had to call out sick? What would they do to you? They'd probably pick you up by the ankles and drag you to work like, no, you're not sick. Get back to work. Yeah, that makes sense. Just be SOL. Like maybe you should have hired more employees. Then you wouldn't be so fucked. Maybe things wouldn't suck so bad if you hired more employees and didn't give me chronic overtime. That is true. That is true. Yeah, it's great news that they just asked for blood stuff. That is true. See ya, fuckers. I'm joining the military. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Color the ropes. That's right. They're like a light brown. I'll deal with that later. Your pay will probably be less than before whenever you do join. But considering how much stuff is taken care of by the military when you're enlisted, you should be fine with a lower paycheck. Oh, really? Things must have changed. My dad's personal experience is a bit outdated now since he retired in 2011. Ooh, honestly, really easy to get like a good paying job. Cause I've like done one of the practice ASVAB things, and like it's so simple. It's super easy stuff. Actually, we can undo all this. That's the start of the boot. Be a bit lighter. Maybe not. Oh! Yeah, that works. I have to look up at my other monitor where my OBS is at to see if like the color actually looks good or not, because the colors are kind of washed out in my drawing tablet in comparison. I like my drawing tablet, but it's a little hard to get vibrant colors on this thing. Ooh, nuclear stuff. I personally don't want to join the military because that's not really what I want to do with my life. I literally went to school specifically to like be able to go my own path, but my dad has told me that if I did enlist, I could probably, like, at the very least, join the Air Force and get like a really smart people position because I am quite smart. And become an officer like immediately because I have a degree already. Or I could join the Space Force. If I did like really good on my tests. I have a color mixing option over here. And when it's turned on, it blends colors together. Like that. My dad was in the Navy, and my sister was in the Army. She was going to join the Navy, but they found too many proteins in her urine. She used to have kidney problems as a teenager. And so she had to join the Army, but she got into dealing with tank stuff. I'd be a lot of people's bosses. It'd be like my first day, and I'd technically be the boss of a lot of people. I wouldn't be bossy though. If I had to do that stuff, I'd be very aware of my lack of experience. I am good at following directions though, when I remember my directions. I think my cousin plans on becoming an officer, but I think he's gonna be an army officer. So he'd be the boss of his older brother, because my other cousin, his older brother, is in the army, but he's not super high ranking. And I think that'll be very funny when that happens. So I'm pretty sure that's what he wants to do. That's the last thing I heard, but I'm not exactly in contact with my cousins. I've always been a bit out of the loop when it comes to family stuff like that. It'd be funny though. And I don't know what their youngest brother is up to. But if he did military stuff, he seems like a smart kid too. So if he did military stuff, he'd also be the boss of his eldest brother, which would be very funny. 3, 1, 2. Oh my goodness, day. Speaking of that song, my dad was a submariner, so that song is extra funny to me. What am I gonna do in a submarine? They would probably make me like some type of sound technician, because I'm also good at differentiating sounds. He was a sonar technician. Ooh, that was loud. He was a sonar technician, and he's good at differentiating sounds. So whenever like he hears something in the house or outside of the house, it'll be like the faintest thing. Like he can't hear shit for shit, but like there's one little different sound, and he'll be like, "What's that? Sam, go figure out what that is." And I'll be like, "Ugh, it's probably the fridge or something." And half the time it is either that or it's the wind, and it's very funny. But I'm also like that. I'm also really good at differentiating sounds and picking up on really subtle changes. Excuse me. I can also pick up on a change, as in like a lack of sound, or like an object muffling certain sounds. Like, I've changed rooms in the house, but the room I used to have as my bedroom was right next to the AC unit, so anytime someone would walk in front of it, no matter how quiet they would be, I could hear that somebody was in front of the AC because the sound would change. I've always had sensitive hearing. I do deal with some mild sensory issues, and when things are like really loud or there's a lot of like unstable sound, it can be very overwhelming for me. But it's not always bad. It's not always bad. Honestly, it surprises me that other people aren't super familiar with that, because that honestly seems like something that anybody would be able to do. They'd be able to notice if like something sounds different. They're cheesy. We need more cheesy jokes. Like, fucking, where did the bicycle fall over? Because it was too tired. Get it? Too tired. Ho 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 ho. I don't know if you plan on becoming a dad one day, but you sound prepared for that. Is this even straight? I don't think this is straight. Father toast. Not straight. It's almost straight. I personally don't plan on becoming a parent, but if I ever had to take care of my sister's kids, then I'd be willing to do that. Because they're family. I'd be willing to be a guardian, but maybe not a dad. Oh, hi, Saturn! I've got my fuzzy, furry babies. That's more than enough for me. I guess my main thing, meow, I hear you down there, is that like I don't feel confident in my ability to take care of a kid until I know I can confidently, like, consistently take care of myself. Which there has been the odd occasion where I have struggled with that, but I am much better than I used to be, which is something I am proud of. I think, yeah, that is how it should be. I think, my number one thing that I'm kind of missing. Hi, Saturn. He's in my lap now. Yeah, and some people are forced to be parents, and that also really sucks. But I think my main thing that I'm missing is I think I need some sort of medication for my brain. Don't know what, but I think that would help a lot. I don't know what I got. I don't know what I am. All I know is that my brain could use some help. Saturn, please. I need you to sit down. I'm trying to draw. just sitting. Please, sit back down. Please. Please, Saturn, please. My son. Quit headbutting me. Come here. Come here. There you go. Are you comfy? Is that nice? Are you comfy? I have to hold him for a minute so he can chill out. I'm hoping with the coding stuff I've been learning, I hope that I can get a good coding job, and as soon as I have the money for it, I'll be getting health insurance, and I will be restarting my medical journey, and I think this time I'll be focusing on my brain because I've gotten really good at taking care of my physical issues on my own. Medication has only hurt me in terms of my physical health because I had a rheumatologist who over-medicated me and gave me a bit of medical trauma. I developed a phobia for a while of medication. Like, even thinking about taking like ibuprofen or Tylenol used to like bring me to tears. That's how bad it was. But it's not like that anymore, thankfully. It's just like when I do go to the doctor and the doctor's like, I'm going to prescribe you, I'm gonna be like, no, you're not. Tell me why. Tell me why you're prescribing that. And answer my questions. I am paying you. You answer my questions. I'm paying you to make sure that I am taken care of. Yeah, it really is. But going to the dentist helps relieve my like phobia of doctors and medication. So thankfully it was just a trauma response that didn't last forever. Lord of Dog. Hello. Saturn, please sit down. Please, I want to draw. I have my boy, the stripy one down there. He's currently in my lap. He was begging for attention, so I have to give him attention. Hi. He's looking at me. Hi, baby. He's so cute. He's just a baby. He's a 12-year-old baby. My old fart. My old son. I love that boy. He's so cute. Jesus Christ! 4 a.m. Oh, and it's almost 9 for you. Yeah, go get some sleep. Go get some good sleep. The eepy sleepy. Thank you. Probably draw for like probably draw until like we hit an hour, and then I'll probably switch to Elden Ring. I'm glad I'm taking my time with this piece. does staff have, like... I forgot that was the rapier she was using at the time. Actually don't know. I guess I don't get to find out. I'll probably just look at the wiki page. And yes, you get to hear my tappa tappa. It does have a little tip on it. Where is it? I just copy pasted the image. I didn't feel like going through the effort of exporting the transparent PNG. And it's got a little thingy up here. Around here. Most of this will probably be covered by the Loretta spell, but who cares? I want to put in the effort to make it look nice. It's not quite nice yet. We're just mapping out the basics. Did I ever fight the other boss? I think I did. Okay, this end is not somewhere. It just kind of cuts off like that. I actually changed the direction Torrent is looking. My son, he's so cute. He's so comfy. Let me adjust my drawing tablet. There we go. I can see better. Really look at my torrent rush. There he is. My favorite horse. It's like that color basically. We'll be tweaking the colors later as well. There's a lot of stuff that we're gonna be changing later. For now, I'll keep Torrent facing the way he is. This feel a little off. I think it's just because like I don't really draw animals. I think that's probably what it is. I think Torrent is just doomed to look a little funny in my art. And ungulates especially are really difficult to draw. Like there's a reason why there's like an entire division of art just for studying equestrians, and it's because they're so damn hard to draw. Horses and hooved animals in general are incredibly difficult to draw because they're just built so strangely. Like, I was going to attend a fancy schmancy art school if I was able to. I was not able to. I ended up just going to a regular university instead. I couldn't attend for financial reasons, but they literally had an entire area just for equestrian studies. It was honestly really interesting. Like, yeah, we'll do the shading better later as well. Trust the process. Trust the process. I wasn't really even in the mood to draw today, but I wanted to do a little bit of work on this. Because, like, I'd like to do a little bit every week on Thursdays. And I'll probably do what I did with yesterday, where, like, if I have any sort of collab or anything like that on Wednesdays, I'll just, like, squeeze in a bit of Elden Ring after. I'll probably do that with this as well. And it's also really inconvenient to draw the way I'm sitting. Like, I kind of have to stretch my neck a bit, and it's not very comfortable. But small price to pay when you have a cat in your lap. Who am I to make him leave? If I removed him, he'd probably run off and start crying anyway, and I don't want him to cry. He's also he's also really warm and cozy. I don't wanna boot him. That's my baby. I love my baby. I just had a really funny thought regarding the bartender slime design. I was thinking to myself, like, what if I made him yellow? And then, like, I was just like, oh my god, I would be recreating SpongeBob. He'd just straight up be like the slime version of SpongeBob. That'd be funny. Trust the process. Can't remember that whole meme. I can't remember the whole meme, but it's so funny. Like, Patrick, what are we doing? Trust the process, or something like that. Very funny. I think I also wasn't in a drawing mood because, like, I cut my thumb yesterday and it's still kind of tender. And it's my left thumb and I'm left-handed, so very, very inconvenient for me. I also really wanted to play more Elden Ring because yesterday was very exciting. I had a lot of fun yesterday. I'm really proud of the fact that I beat Melania. Saturn, are you leaving me? Oh, goodbye. There goes my boy. There he goes. Off and away once again. My sweet boy. I started this drawing last year in December. I stopped because I was dealing with some personal stuff. A lot of people in my community know exactly what issues I was dealing with. Um, but I'm glad to be able to work on it now. And speaking of those issues, I found out that somebody else has been dealing with something kind of similar. I do not know the details, but uh, this person wanted to get to know me better in like retaliation against said predicament. And honestly, I was absolutely delighted to find that out. I think that's really both really funny and really awesome. I thought like they said like, "Oh, I became friends with you in spite of this thing." And I was like, "Oh, that's brilliant. That's beautiful." And I don't know how often they tune into my streams. They might be busy or sleeping or something. They might be at work. I think they work around this time actually. But if they ever see this, hello. I support your petty endeavors. And honestly, I'm loving it. Like sincerely, I think it's very funny. And like a case of Luigi wins by doing nothing. I was just vibing and they were like, "You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later." And I was like, "Oh, this is great. I'm having a great time. This is so fun." But yeah, I was told that I would be given more context later, but that later has not happened yet. I just hope they're okay. I hope first and foremost that they're okay. Because, like, what I went through is not something I would ever want anyone else to go through. I might. Let's see. Let's put in another arm. Maybe that'll make it look better. It looks kind of awkward, but I think that's just because there's one arm of visible. And I think it'll look less awkward if I put in a second arm. I've got Europapa stuck in my head. Europapa, Europapa. Ooh, I love the nighttime grave music. Also, ads are starting soon, so I think I will wrap this up. But yeah, there's your hot goss. Drawing streams are for hot goss, and there's your hot goss for the drawing stream. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It sounds like it's probably pretty simple. I'm just hoping that they didn't get hurt. I'm just hoping that it was simply just like this is bullshit kind of thing, and they decided to deal with it accordingly. And I'm all for it. I'm all for the revenge friendship. I think conceptually it's very funny, and in practice it's been very delightful. I've been having a fun time. Because honestly, I didn't even know that until yesterday. I didn't even know that. I thought maybe they just wanted to just get to know me themselves, to make their own to form their own opinion based off of me instead of possible shit talkery that likes to happen on the side. It could be both. It could be both. Honestly, it's probably both. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm wholeheartedly open to it. I think it's fun and funny. And yeah, no malice towards me whatsoever. Full malice towards the Tempest, as we shall say. It was funny. Very funny, I love it. I'm down for whatever. I'm just hanging out. I'm totally fine with this. I think it's funny. And besides, I got invited to a collab and more people are talking to me and I love yapping. I love meeting new people. I like being like, hello, how are you? I hope your day's been good. And I love it when people are like, tell me about yourself. I'll tell you about myself. Here, look at my pets. I love seeing other people's pets. They're so cute. It's been fun. And they've been very, very sweet to me. But I need to do a better job at initiating conversations as well. I've always been dookie at that. I've always been bad at initiating conversations, but I need to do that. I kind of want to share something with them, but I might save that for after stream. And ads are starting, so oops, I will take that as my sign to put this away. That's all for drawing. I will take my break. I will save everything. Now put on the BRB screen. So when you're watching Art VOD, I know it was very short. We'll do more later. So to VOD watchers, I'll see you later. Goodbye. And to stream watchers, don't leave. I'm not ending stream. I will be right back. I'll be right back. Then I will cut the VOD off after I get back from my burp. I need to pee. This is good news, Mark. We're finally BBs. We can finally BBs, Mark. Alright, let me close out my stuff, close out my drawing, and I shall do my thing. Oop. Open Elden Ring and cut the VOD in half. We're getting so many VODs this week. Goodbye, VOD.